Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to be revisiting this How Does Your Ex Feel About You reading. We've done it like a couple of times before, and I really like doing these readings because they're quite in depth. This will be shorter though. Usually the readings would have been about an hour long, possibly even over that, but I don't have much time to do like hour readings and stuff, so I'm trying to keep everything kind of shorter and more compact. The website, whenever anybody buys those, been very successful. Those readings have been on my website for clients. They are longer because I clarify all areas. I used to clarify all areas in terms of the YouTube readings, but I'll probably just clarify one or two areas, if that, with this card. These ones are Hanson Roberts deck, okay, the miniature ones. I might use them, I might not, just depends how much information I get out of the reading. The deck that I'm using today is my Ciro Marchetti Tarot of Dreams Flaming Beautiful. Really nice cards. I only got these a few days ago. Actually, it was so funny because Amazon kind of fucked up my my delivery, and they ended up oh god, I can't even find the other deck now, but they ended up delivering 2 sets to me by accident. So I thought, oh, thank you universe for that. So yeah, I love these. I haven't opened up the other deck at all. It's just sat there. I have no idea what I would use it for. I'm expecting Amazon to come back and say we need the other deck back, but they haven't, so you know, oh well. So yeah, we were using the Tarot of Dreams, this deck, beautiful cards, just gorgeous, love them, okay? We're going to make a start now on your reading, alright? This is a 12 area reading for you guys. Pardon my desk. Some time ago, a friend that I had bought this for me. And it was really nice of him to do so, but I was kind of like, after a time it gets on your nerves, the amount of fluff that gets on it and how difficult it is just to keep looking generally presentable. So I'm going to get another one. I just got to work out what type of cover I want to get, really, in terms of this. Sorry if I'm doing my little bit of house cleaning, but it just needs to look a little bit more presentable, I think. Okay. Sorry about this, but it's really getting on my nerves the way this. I hate the way it looks. Okay. Anyway, hate's a strong word. I'm not particularly happy with the way it looks. Okay, let's make a start. We'll put that there. If we need to use the clarifiers, we will do. So we're just going to start shuffling the cards, and we're going to do 12 areas on this, and we're going to ask, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising Signs Universe. This is the How Does the Ex Feel for Gemini reading. Now remember guys, if you guys are in a relationship with someone and you're perfectly at peace and perfectly happy with them, then there's no need to look at this reading. It really isn't. I don't even know if you are looking at it because you're with someone, why are you here? This is about an ex, okay? So if you've got an ex, you're not with the person, you are an ex, strictly an ex, this reading is for you, okay? So Universe Spirit, show me the ex of Gemini. Who is this person in their life right now? Who is this ex in their life right now? Show me. Position 1. In position 2, what are the strengths of this ex, good or bad? What are the strengths of this ex? What is this ex's strengths as a person, good or bad, in card number 2? In card, let's push this up a little bit, I think, here. In position 3, what are the weaknesses of this ex? What are the weaknesses of this ex in card number 3? Or position 3? Position 4, how does the ex feel for Gemini? How does the ex feel for Gemini in position 4? In position 5, how does Gemini feel for the ex? How does Gemini feel for the ex? Oh, that just came out here. Let's have a look. Is that right? Hang on a minute. Right. Let me just check something here, because often when I shuffle I need to turn... Oh, right, okay, everything needs to be turned around because I've been shuffling and laying everything upside down when it shouldn't have been. There we go. I'm glad that I noticed that. Okay, that's fine. That's the position, because the camera face is down on me, on the card, so the cards need to be turned so you guys get to see. I see everything on the screen upright, but you will see everything, because some tarot readers, I notice, show the cards, like, they show the cards to the audience, but the cards are upside down because the tarot reader is just looking at the cards. But I think to myself, well, the audience can't see what the cards look like, so why are you, especially when you just show it on the desk, why are you showing the upside down? If you're talking to camera, that's fine because you're holding up the cards. But if you're showing the cards, you shouldn't be showing them revert, you know, like upside down to the audience. I need to see it, so that's why everything is turned around so you guys get to see it, and I get to see it on the monitor anyway, in the way that you're seeing it. So, in Let's turn it around this way. There we go. In position 6, what were the strengths of this relationship? What were the strengths of this relationship when Gemini had the relationship with the ex? In position 7, what were the weaknesses of the relationship between Gemini and their ex? Position 8. Well, it's already preempted me because I was about to ask what is the potential for a reconciliation, but that was the question I was asking in my head and it's just jumped out, so we take that one. Position 9, can you just give me a general analysis of who this, just give me a general analysis of who the ex is, please. Position 10, what is the major blockage to the ex and Gemini reconciling? Position 11, if they were to reconcile, what would the outcome of the relationship be between Gemini and the ex? And position 12, if the ex should come back to Gemini, what should Gemini do? Okay, there we go. Shuffled. Let's have a look then. Who is this ex right now? They're the 3 of coins. I mean, you know, the 3 coins are material, and the 3 of coin expressly is a working card. So if you're the 3 of coins, you're probably working on a project. You're probably working very hard in collaboration with a team. It's really funny with some of these cards how it shows one person. And because I'm a tarot interactionist, I'm also a tarot reader that looks heavily at the imagery on cards, because I think the imagery on cards tells us an awful lot about the story. I'm only seeing one person here. So I think that this person is working hard to create. I don't think it's to create some form of life. I think they've already got a life, but I think that this person's working very hard to finish some form of a project in their life. You can see the 2 pentacles here, they're already done, and this one needs to start on the 3rd one. Now 3s usually represent, you know, the first stages of completion, okay, when you get a number 3 card. So that's Empress, 3 of coins, 3 of wands, 3 of swords, 3 of cups, okay. They do represent partnership as well, or more than one person, or more than one argument, or more than one thing. But this person clearly has done all the work himself. So I think on this situation with the 3 of coins, this person's very focused on their work right now, and I get a really strong impression that this is merely about work. We're not going to turn, when you do tarot, the way that I was taught tarot is that you look at the elements, okay. So you know, what will the outcome of a relationship be? 8 of coins. It might be that it just goes round in circles because you just carry on working on the same thing over and over and over again and never really getting a result. Or the 8 of coins, you'll just carry on putting effort into the relationship. There's no conclusion with an 8 of coins because all you're doing with the 8 of coins is working hard. So the coins in terms of love are to do with the effort that we make. You know, however, I'm asking who is this person, and it's showing me that this person is the 3 of coins. So I would think that this person is probably very focused on projects. They're very focused in completing a project in their life right now. They're very focused, I think, overall on their work with that 3 of coins energy showing there. Because coins represent workers. They represent people who are, people who work the land. They represent architects. They represent farmers. You know, this person looks like they're doing a lot of manual labour as well. So I get the impression that this person, but it's interesting because they almost look like he's spinning a wheel. You know, if you go to the fairground or if you go to the circus, you often see people who are spinning them, you know, the plates on the tops and that. So hopefully this isn't somebody who is juggling different things, and he might be as well. But with the 3 of coins and me, I often look at this card as the worker card, especially when it shows one person on there, because it shows somebody's trying to complete a task. And I think that this person right now is probably trying to complete something within their lives as a strength, especially in terms of work. And this person seems very, very preoccupied with that. What is their strength as a person? Good or bad? Well, their strength is the Empress. This person can be incredibly nurturing. This person possibly cares about children, cares about things that are smaller than them. You can see this person, the Empress holds the baby. It's had the baby now. But also the Empress is coming out. I've just noticed that actually. The Empress is coming out of the tree. Growth. This is like Mother Earth in a way. So this person, I think, has some really kind, nurturing qualities about them, and it's a real credit to this individual. This person is very proactive, I think, as an individual, especially as they're showing as the Three of Coins. Three of Coins and Empress is really good combination together, because Three of Coins shows the working on a project, and the Empress shows the fruition and the rewards that come from that hard work. So I think that with this person right now, I think that they love children with the Empress energy for some of you guys. I think that they can be very supportive. I think that they can, as a strength, be very nurturing to others as well with the Empress energy, because Empresses are lovely people. They're kind. I mean, I've got a twin sister, and she is the kindest, sweetest, loveliest. You know, if ever there was a woman that I said I was inspired by 100%, it would be my twin, because she's my perfect ideal of what a woman is. Assertive, intelligent, clever, kind, intellectual, but also sweet-natured, beautiful, lovely, generous to a fault. I don't mean, you know, she hates sharing her clothes. She's got some amazing outfits, but she won't lend me any of them. But I don't mean it like that. I mean, she's just kind. That's all I can think of. And she will often come up in my readings as the Empress. If I do my own personal daily reading, what's happening for me today, she'll either come up as the Six of Cups, my twin. The Six of Cups is a nurturing person in your life, not just the past, but somebody who shows you a lot of love in your present. And the Empress is also somebody who's really nurturing. So this is how I get my ideas as well for the cards, not just by learning about what the card meanings are, Gemini, but also what my daily experience or my weekly experience has been with the cards. And the Empress, I know, is a mother figure, and this is somebody who's incredibly kind, incredibly loving, incredibly supportive. She is just one, you know, this card is one of my favourite. But also she comes from the tree. So the tree on this card here, this woman's coming out of a tree, which is suggestive of growth. You know, real growth. Like, this person is not only nurturing and caring and kind and loving, okay, they are also someone who's going through a time of personal growth as well. And I think that this person's strength is in their growth as a person. They look, I mean, so far the person looks good. So far this person is very focused on their career, probably, with the Three of Coins. They're very focused on completing projects, for example, with the Three of Coins. They probably want to get paid with the Three of Coins energy. And their, you know, their strength is in the Empress energy. Their strength is in, and also it's another number 3, of course. So, you know, the Empress energy is all about building, and it's not just about children, you know, pregnancy or nurturing kids or people. It's also about nurturing the things that you care about when you get the Empress. So you could be nurturing and building a new business, for example, and what you're seeing through all of your hard work is not only personal growth, but also financial growth, material growth, which is what the Empress is. Okay, their strengths might also be in their beauty, because Empresses usually represent really good-looking people, you know. Certain cards in the tarot represent aesthetically beautiful people. Chariot can be one, Empress is another one, Queen of Wands is another one, you know, possibly King of Pentacles as well. But, you know, there's certain cards that represent physical beauty. So this person, their strengths might be in their beauty and what they look like in terms of the Empress energy. But also I just think that this person, their strengths are in their nurturing, in their kindness. They're really quite kind, they're quite supportive. They're quite loving when they want to be. But also I think that this person is quite a positive individual. They look like they're very optimistic. They look like that whatever it is that they start with the Three of Coins energy, they see it through to the end, and they start to see that fruition. They just look like this looks really good so far. Let's see what happens. What's their weakness though? The Moon. They hide things. They hide things. Now, human beings are human beings. It's just the way it is. Nothing is set in stone. Nobody is perfect. And this person's imperfection is the Moon. That's their weakness. They hide secrets. They don't always tell the truth. They also put up a smoke screen probably as a person, because the Moon is a card about illusion. It's like the Magician. Even though, you know, you can get the Magician and the Moon, that means to be two-faced, you know. But the trouble is the Magician will speak things out, and he'll know that he's lying, even in the upright, because he's creating an illusion. The Moon card here is far more insidious. This person, their weakness is lies and illusions, and they cover a lot of stuff up with the Moon energy showing here. And yet the strengths are... See, this is the thing. You can get people like this. They're really, really nice. They're nurturing, they're kind, they're loving, they're helpful, they're motherly. They'll always put a warm arm around your shoulder and say how wonderful you are and how lovely you look and blah, blah, blah. But yet they can have this really kind of dark shadow side to them. And the weakness is their shadow side, the moon. It's what lurks beneath all of this. Because on the outside, they're a worker, 3 of coins. They get the job done. They don't mess about, especially within their career. And they're nurturing as a strength, kind, loving, supportive. All those things I keep repeating to you. But there's a dark side to them, the moon. That's their weakness. They hide shit. You know, this person could be into bondage, all sorts of things. I'm only joking. But, you know, they hide things with the moon energy. Their weakness might also be fear with the moon energy. Because the moon energy is fear of the unknown. Alright, with the moon energy. So this person might have a lot of fears with the moon energy showing here. This person might be emotionally unstable with the moon energy. Because the moon can deal with lots of sort of psychotic and mental illnesses, for example. That affect us emotionally. How do they feel about you? Knight of Wands. I don't like Knight of Wands as a feeling card. I just don't like him. And I never have done. I never have done. When you feel the Knight of Wands for someone, you can read this many ways. You might feel passionate about an individual with the Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Wands is really a sexual card. That's the thing with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody who loves sex. But they don't want stability because he's fast. So when you get the Knight of Wands, he's fleeting. There's a saying for the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands likes to depart but never likes to arrive. In other words, he doesn't like to stay put. He likes to come in and out. Sorry, geez, I hope there wasn't any sexual connotation in that. But he likes to kind of be in and out of a person's life, but he doesn't like to stick around. He gets bored easily. He hates it. There's still an interest here, I think, in you guys with this Knight of Wands energy. Because the feelings are the Knight of Wands. There's still a passion there, but it's not enough. I'm noticing the Knight of Wands also is running towards that 3 of coins. So I also feel that this person is very passionate and very focused on their work, getting a task completed here, which might be why he or she feels the Knight of Wands for you. They might be very focused on their career with the 3 of coins, for example. Maybe that's why with the Knight of Wands, their feelings with the Knight of Wands for you, while still passionate, they're very fleeting feelings because the Knight of Wands is very passionate but fleeting at the same time. He's bored. So you've got to catch him while the iron's hot, because if you don't catch him, he's likely just to rush ahead, you know. What are your feelings for him or her? You're waiting, 3 of Wands. You're waiting for your ships to come in with this person. Can you see how you're looking towards that ship, but you're directly there? You're directly there. You're looking for your ships to come in. You're waiting for this person, some of you guys are. You're waiting for this person to come back. They are an ex. So you're waiting for this person to come back to you. This person, I think their feelings are kind of like devil may care. They can take it or they can leave it with the Knight of Wands. There's no grounded energy with a wand card. Wands are about passion and fire and ambition and excitement and enthusiasm and sex and entrepreneurship and career. But it's all about the excitement of those things. There's no groundedness with the Knight of Wands energy. You really need swords, air, to push it forward. It sits well with swords. But there he is, or she is. His feelings, she feelings for you. Gemini are the Knight of Wands. Passionate but fleeting. Not settled enough. And there you are, waiting. Because this person, can you see where the cards are, where the directions are facing? There you are waiting for your ships to come in, daydreaming. This reminds me of the 7 of Cups on this particular deck. I love this deck of cards, it's beautiful. But there you are waiting for the ships to come in, and this person's got his back. He's so interested in pursuing this goal of completing a task, possibly to do with career. So I think this person's very focused on their career. And whilst I think their strengths are that they can be very, very nurturing, they tend not to tell you certain things. They tend to hide. Their weakness is they hide things. And there you are waiting for some of you guys. Waiting for this ex. 3 of Wands. That's your feeling. What were the strengths in the relationship when you were in it? The 8 of Wands. Lots of activity. Lots of excitement. Possibly for some of you guys there was travel. It looks like a place that you travel to. It looks like a beach or a beautiful environment. You know, a beautiful beach, a beautiful secluded island. Some of you guys, the strength in this relationship. But again, we're getting a lot of wand energy in this reading here. This looks like bare excitement to me. And you can't base relationships on that. Really can't. Strength in the relationship was the 8 of Wands. There was a high vibration, I think, in this relationship to a certain extent. Yes, with the 8 of Wands energy. There was a real kind of positivity when it was at its best with the 8 of Wands energy. Lots of communication with the 8 of Wands energy. Travel with the 8 of Wands energy. Lots of talking about different ideas. Lots of excitement, proactivity in the air with the 8 of Wands. What was the weakness, though? King of Coins is the weakness. Now, King of Coins being a weakness is interesting because the King of Coins takes his time. All Pentacle cards really show a degree of needing, especially the Court cards. You see, you've got the rush of the wands, but then you've got the slowness and passivity of the coin. Now, the weakness in the relationship might have been, especially as this person, you might have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual for some of you guys, energy. Maybe this is why this person was very fleeting. Their feelings are very fleeting concerning you. Possibly still fancies you, but still nevertheless it's kind of like, you know, meh, whatever, you know, in and out, Knight of Wands energy. Because maybe this person's very focused on their work. But they didn't tell you that. Weaknesses, they find it difficult to tell the truth or to tell you what they're truly feeling. But yet they can be very sweet and nurturing with the Empress energy. There you are for the ex waiting. And the strength in the relationship. Lots of energy, lots of high vibration, lots of ideas being thrown up in the air with the 8 of Wands energy. Possibly travel for some of you guys to long distant beaches, beautiful places. But the weakness is a King of Coins. And I think that this is the person. I don't think it's an energy. I think it's a person. I think, okay, if I'm going to read it as an energy, I think the weakness was grounding this energy here with the King of Pentacles, taking all of this energy and starting to build it. Because that's what King of Coins does. He works hard to build a solid, secure foundation for himself, his girlfriend or his wife and his family. And the weakness is in building this foundation, or one person building on these ideas. Because that's the King of Coins for you. King of Coins traditionally, okay, you can read the King of Coins many ways. As an energy, the King of Coins is somebody who's trying to build, or who has built success and, you know, stability and a very secure foundation. Because he's learned to master the art of business. This is the type of person who would be old money, for example. You know, somebody who's built a business in the 20s and built it right up into the 21st century. Many changes of managing director, but you've got this old established company. So this is a very established individual. And the weakness is establishing this relationship for the ages with the King of Coins energy. You've got a lot of ideas here being the strength, but when it comes to literally this person or the energy for the both of you in establishing this situation and growing it and building it to something successful with the King of Coins energy, no bueno, doesn't happen. Because you need the coins. The coins show structure and they show building. And they show work, hard work being invested. Without the coins, you've got nothing. You can have all of this, but this goes nowhere if you've got nothing to ground the energy of the wands. You need the coin cards to do it. But that's in your weakness position here, you see. Also, if you did have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual potentially, or just somebody who, you know, was very focused on their work, it might be the weakness is that this person was very, very focused on money. Very focused on building, you know, a career. And that's what they're pursuing. Looking into the 3 of Coins. They're pursuing the completion of a task. So whilst you guys have had a good time together, plenty of sex, maybe with the 8 of Wands, travel to distant places, lots of ideas, joy, laughter, fast-moving action, lots of proactivity, you know, trying to get all this stuff together. The problem is this person's probably focused on their work as well. So that's the weakness. Too focused on their job. King of Coins, 3 of Coins. too focused on their job to literally ground these energies. And there you are, the X, waiting for the X. Feelings are the Three of Wands. Your feelings for this person are you waiting for the ships to come in. Because this person can't keep the promise. This person doesn't look really bad. They just look like they tried to get out of shit, with that moon being their weakness, never being able to own up to shit, never being able to be totally honest about what was going on with them. Perhaps they didn't want to offend you. What is the potential for a reconciliation with this ex? Page of Coins. Well, you know, when we look at the potential, the Page of Coins would be very, very slow. It would take time for this to occur, if ever, because the Page of Coins is very, very cautious. There's a cautiousness because this page is just learning about how to be responsible. This page is learning about where to invest its money, what would be the best direction to plant, where should the Page of Coins, i.e. the coin, where should that page plant the coin, plant the seed. So there's the need to be cautious here, and I think that the potential for a reconciliation between the both of you is very, very low, personally, from how I read the Page of Coins. I think it's very low with that Page of Coins energy. Because before any reconciliation can occur, one has to learn with this Page of Coins energy. Number one, responsibility with the Page of Coins energy. And number two, I would say that one needs to learn with this Page of Coins energy where the best investment is. When is the best time to put effort into this relationship? Because he's studious. So all pages study. If you're looking at a message with the Page of Coins, virtually, when it's love, it doesn't come. It takes forever, if at all. So I actually feel with this Page of Coins energy that this is a very small potential for a reconciliation with this individual. Who is this person overall? See, Four of Cups, never satisfied. Can you see on that Four of Cups? This is why I love this deck. It's just one of my favourites so far. Can you see? You've got the Four of Cups here. And this person, it's not like they're looking down. They're looking up at the cup. But can you see where this person's hands are? This person's hands are folded. So this person's kind of saying, yeah, I could take it, but let me think about it a minute. Because I've got too many things to do. Three of Cups on the floor. Or because if I take it, I'll just treat it like everything else. And I don't want to do that. That's who this person is. They've got too much choice. They're too busy and they've got too many things to do. And almost, for me, when I look at the Four of Cups as well, it reminds me of someone, especially on this deck, that has so many choices and so many options that they become very kind of disconnected, and devil may care about what is given. They can't see a blessing. They can't see when they're being blessed because they see the cup as being like everything else. They don't see this particular cup is up in the air and it's being offered to them. But they don't want to take it because they say, well, it's going to be like everything else. But they can't see the blessings that they're being bestowed on them. And that's generally what I find with a lot of people that I've met like this. They're given a blessing, like they meet someone and they're giving someone who's absolutely amazing. But they fail to see it because they've been given so much in life, that they fail to see the blessings when they come in. So it's almost like they feel that they are gods unto themselves, if that makes any sense. They don't believe that the blessings that are being bestowed, i.e. the new relationship that's being given to them, the love that's being given to them, they don't see that as a blessing. They don't see the person as a blessing. They don't see the wonderful nature of the person, i.e. you, Gemini, that is being given to them. Because they just think, nah, he or she's like everything else. I don't really care. You know, I see it and I know I could have it, but this person is very much in control. I think overall analysis, this person is probably quite, I wouldn't say that they're a narcissist. They don't look narcissistic to me at all. But they look like someone who knows that they are very much in control. Because this person, look, he's not even looking down. He's looking well up at that. And he's got his hands free. There's nothing binding him. There's nothing stopping him from taking the cup. And yet he chooses. So this is his choice. So right now, this person has the choice. So as to whether he takes the cup or whether he doesn't take it. And as a person, this person is in full control, I think, of their life. Full control. Because here they are, Knight of Wands, their feelings for you are kind of devil may care. Possibly because they're focusing on their career to a certain extent with the Three of Coins. They're focusing on getting something right in their life. They're focusing on fulfilling a task, possibly a working task, possibly a project that they want to earn from. Because as well as being nurturing and kind and all the rest of it with the Empress, their strengths are on building things and seeing that it comes to fruition. So this person, I think, between these cards, besides the children and the love thing, I think this person is highly ambitious between these three cards here. I think whoever this is a highly ambitious dude, male or female. But they hide things. That's the problem with the moon energy. And there you are, your feelings are to wait until your ships come in, because you know that this person's focus isn't completely on you. And that's why they know that they are in control as a person. The overall analysis is they can take things or they can leave them. They're not particularly bothered because they're focused probably on the career, making money, that type of thing. What is the overall blockage to you guys reconciling? There, the Two of Swords. This person has, I think, is at a mental crossroads with the Two of Swords. I think, and I don't think that this is you. I think that this is, because there you are. And I say that this isn't useful for some of you gems because you're waiting. Your feelings are to wait. Your feelings are for this person. I'm waiting for my ships to come in. Three of Wands. Look where the head is. The ship. Is it coming towards me? Is he or she coming now? Are they coming now? Are they going to be with me now? You know, this is your feeling to do this. This is your feeling about them, that you've been waiting for your ships to come in. But, you know, and this is why I feel that this Two of Swords, the main blockage to you guys reconciling, the main blockage to why reconciling for me with this Page of Coins is so low, with the Page of Coins energy, everything takes time to grow. Everything takes time to consider and to evaluate with the Page of Coins, to study where this needs to be, where this energy needs to be put in the ground. How's it going to grow? Is it worth investing? Let me just step back. I'm a little bit cautious. Is because this person is in two minds with the Two of Swords energy. But they're also refusing to see. They're ignoring their emotions because they're in two minds. Possibly because they've got a career. This can be anything though, because I haven't pulled clarifiers because it's going to take too long. And if you were to come together in this relationship, what would the outcome be? The Wheel. So the outcome with the Wheel of Fortune, don't misunderstand this card. The Wheel of Fortune doesn't always mean luck. It could mean for some of you guys changes for the better. But the Wheel of Fortune is also a neutral card. So the Wheel of Fortune can be, well, it's 50-50. Because even though the Wheel of Fortune talks about destiny and fate, it's really saying, well, you know, destiny is out of your hands. What would be the outcome? Well, who knows? Wheel of Fortune, that's how I look at that. My intuition tells me with the Wheel of Fortune, the outcome could be, well, it's out of your hands. This is where you have to let fate take a hand in this, because there's nothing that you can do about what that outcome would be with the wheel. Because one day the wheel is turning down and one day the wheel is turning up. So things for me with the Wheel of Fortune might be a little bit rocky. And also with the Wheel of Fortune, things would just go round and round and round and round. There is no conclusion. There is no definitive conclusion to what would happen in an overall outcome with this individual. If this person should come back, what should you do? Page of Swords. Take time to investigate, because he's a spy. Take time to learn. Ask for the truth. Stand within your power with the Page of Swords energy. Don't let this person straight back in. Talk to them. Page of Swords is all about standing up for the truth. Page of Swords is all about interrogation. Page of Swords is all about sneakiness, research, looking into who the person is. Long communication, long communication, talking, asking questions. That's what the Page of Swords is, because he talks and he asks questions. Again, the pages are learners. They are educated. Or they're children, so they are looking to be educated. The Page of Swords wants to be educated on intelligence. How should he look at the work? Excuse me. How should he look at the world? He wants to learn about the mind. He wants to learn about how it makes people tick. He wants to learn about language. He needs to master language. So he just talks and talks and talks. He wants to learn about getting to the heart of the matter with the Page of Swords energy. So what should you do with the Page of Swords? This isn't about cutting this person out. This is about gaining more information. Talking. This isn't about jumping back into bed with this individual. Page of Swords is not a sexual card. It's about talking. Because when you talk, you get answers. So if this person should want to reconcile, it's not to tell you that you should cut them out completely, but you'd need to talk to them. You'd need to communicate. And communicate, not only communicate your thoughts quite strongly, I feel, with this Page of Swords energy. Because the Page of Swords is up and front and honest. And sometimes the Page of Swords can tell you to fuck off. But I'm not telling you with the Page of Swords energy to tell this person to F off. But you need to communicate quite strongly what you've been feeling. You also need with the Page of Swords to ask this person questions, important questions, because you want the truth. You need to analyse who they are. You need to find out exactly what their intentions are, because their intentions might be just to have another good time with you. Their feelings are the Knight of Wands for you. They're passionate about you, but they don't really care, because they're so busy trying to build this career and get their tasks and their work and their business into a place of success, because their strengths are in taking a task, building it, completing it, and getting the money from it, getting paid. So they're really focused on that. So you need to ask the questions, are you here for me, or are you here for a hidden agenda? Because I think that the weakness in this relationship is this person showing as a King of Coins. They're very focused on money and probably very focused on business and building themselves up in that way with the King of Coins energy. And because of that, they're very cautious. You guys have spoken. The strengths were in your ideas, the activities, the excitement, Eight of Wands, the communication you had, but the weakness is this King of Coins. Too cautious to ground this energy, and it's because it's in the weak position. Very cautious about grounding this energy, possibly because they're very focused on money and work and that type of thing. Chasing the money, chasing the dream, chasing the completion of projects, work, so that they can get abundance, money, but not telling you certain things. So you need the truth. And also because their weakness as a person, the X is the Moon, in which they don't divulge everything to you. They hide a lot of shit. If they came back and wanted a reconnection, you need to do this. Page of Swords. You need to interrogate them. I don't mean like sit them down and whip them or something like that. What I mean is ask. Ask straight questions. Be honest. What do you want? You've hidden a lot of stuff here. I want the truth. And I won't stop until I find out exactly what it is that you want. You better tell me the truth or else, you know. So that's your reading, gems, for how your ex feels about you. As I say, I don't pull clarifiers on these anymore because it takes too long. This would have been well over an hour or something like that if I'd have pulled a clarifier on the areas here. But in the private readings on the website, which have been very successful, you could get clarifiers on every single area of these cards, and those readings are about an hour to an hour and a half, so they're very good. Anyway, just like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day. And remember that your remember that your general reading is sitting right next door. Okay, so check that out. All right, take care, sweethearts. Bye bye. Bye.